Here for a spot Bitcoin ETF. We're just getting news that a D.C. Court of Appeals sided with Grayscale in its lawsuit against the
decision, and now it has the courts in their favor.
This may be a really big development here. So we had a D.C. court rule in favor of Grayscale in challenging the SEC decision to deny allowing them to convert their Bitcoin trust to an ETF. This was a big court case. The D.C. court agreed with Grayscale.
Hello and welcome to Crypto Future, where we give you insight into the future of cryptocurrency. Hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on the future of cryptocurrency. A federal appeals court has ruled the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission must review its rejection of Grayscale Investments' attempt to convert the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an exchange-traded fund. This ruling is seen as a potential breakthrough that could lead to the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. Unlike the previous ETF applications, this legal victory focuses on the SEC's lack of proper explanation for its rejection, rather than the rejection itself. Advocates of a spot Bitcoin ETF argue that it would provide an accessible way for a broader range of investors to enter the Bitcoin market without directly buying the cryptocurrency. The court's decision is considered a positive development as it challenges the inconsistency of the SEC's treatment of Bitcoin-related investment products. The court stated that Grayscale's proposed ETF is materially similar to recently approved Bitcoin futures ETFs in terms of underlying assets and surveillance sharing agreements.
And so now the SEC has been told, no, Grayscale is correct in this specific situation. This doesn't mean that the SEC is wrong all the time, and it doesn't mean that market participants are right all the time. But what it does mean is that both parties went into a court of law and they went ahead and they laid out all of their arguments, and the court decided that they are going to support what Grayscale is arguing.
The ruling does not mandate immediate approval, but requires the SEC to review Grayscale's application again. The court found fault with SEC's failure to adequately explain its disparate treatment of similar products, deeming it unlawful. This decision reflects a significant step forward for Grayscale and its proposal, with Grayscale's CEO and spokesperson expressing optimism about the potential impact on American investors.
I'm quoting here from the court case, the denial of Grayscale's proposal was arbitrary and capricious because the commission failed to explain its different treatment of similar products. The court concluded that the NYSE ARCA had presented substantial evidence that Grayscale is similar across the relevant regulatory factors to Bitcoin futures ETPs. The commission failed to adequately explain why it approved the listing of two Bitcoin futures, but not Grayscale's proposed Bitcoin ETP. In the absence of a coherent explanation, this unlike regulatory treatment of like products is unlawful. That's a pretty harsh condemnation here. So where does this leave a spot Bitcoin ETF? Well, it certainly puts pressure on the SEC. Now,
if a spot Bitcoin ETF is eventually approved, it could lead to changes in the way Bitcoin is accessed and traded in the U.S. market. Grayscale's fund, which has been trading at a discount to the underlying asset, could benefit from the conversion to an ETF structure.
Now, obviously, Bitcoin's price is volatile. It'll move. And as more money comes in, it'll probably push the price up, given that Bitcoin is a finite asset. But it does begin to speak to the fact that there is going to be a catalyst now. When the Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved, that is a catalyst for the market. And what people have been saying is, look, the market's really illiquid. 70% of the Bitcoin in circulation hasn't moved in over a year. And so if you've got all this illiquidity in the market, you need some sort of catalyst, some sort of increase in demand in order to kickstart what is many people looking at kind of a potential increase in price in the future.
Tell us what you think about the court's decision in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.